way, sir.
Sure there's not a
Mr. Chung's not that big, sir.
Babcock would be very upset if you threw somebody on top of him.
Mr. Chung's a really good faller, sir. He won't earn that space.
I realize these are my most favorite things, so let's make it good.
No pressure, sir. Yes, sir. So, from a seated position in a variety of situations, you could have somebody from a benign aggressor who has no understanding of space and wants to get dominance by just reaching out and grabbing, to which case I just want to assert control and just tell him that he's not in control of the situation. Alternatively, if Mr. Chung, that's not sufficient, I can start by applying pain, trapping him on the table using a wrist lock that we use commonly standing up, using the table for leverage. As you can see, he arms up every time I go down. Similar situation, I can pull him across the table using the table for leverage, getting his elbow, his forearm on the table, and pulling him across. So if you don't mind pulling the table down. Mr. Chung still continues to grab. He wants to come across. I can pull him on the table and off the table, where we can finish him as needed. Sorry. If Mr. Legas is more aggressive and decides that he wants to punch me from a seated position, initially, I can just get control of the situation. If Mr. Legas wants to punch a second time, I may need to actually tell Mr. Legas that's not a good idea. Mr. Legas happens to be left-handed to punch. Now we again use the leverage of the table, pushing the elbow down, locking the wrist, using the table for a fulcrum. Mr. Legas punches again left-handed. The other direction, bending the elbow against the body, pulling across the table. Sir, do you mind? Pulling Mr. Legas across the table.
You let him go.
We're not letting this one go, sir. Mr. Chung decides he just wants to assess some dominance. Yes! Alternatively, you come up again, one knee down, bring him in. Every time the arm goes against the back of the table, I don't even have to have a perfect grip to get the leverage. Mr. Chung wants to get really close, he's giving me his head, and across he goes. Or, Mr. Chung's still not getting there, come up with leverage, pull him across. Not letting him go, sir.
Thank you.
I'm in a situation with two attackers, and at this point, neither one has decided which one is the aggressor. I get to be in a situation where I take the one that's the easiest target, focus on the second one, lock them together. If it's a situation Mr. Legas presents as the target, because he stands up, he goes down first, using Mr. Chung's secondary, Mr. Chung is in. Or, in a situation here, if Mr. Legas decides to punch first, eight! Or, in a situation, Mr. Chung decides to punch first. Putting the distance between him and Mr. Legas, making it impossible for Mr. Legas to go anywhere. And I'm in a situation where I'm with somebody, I'm not the person they're attacking. Maybe he decides to grab him and sting his arm. All the same techniques work the same. If he decides to reach out, grab Miss Davis, he exposes the elbow, and you get the similar locks. And finally, unfortunately, Mr. Legas may not know Miss Davis is an officer. He decides to punch Miss Davis.
That is so
Ma'am?
right. You are under arrest for assault. Oh, man.
Juliet, come here. Thank you, sir.